talk about diets, and we have a nerve to talk about diets with the way we've been eating this week with the tailgating.
I know.
But it's a diet that everyone is talking about. Tom Brady and Gisele Bundchen's plan. The power couple's personal chef revealing his menu for the pair. We're going to take a look. From the gridiron to the red carpet, quarterback Tom Brady and his supermodel wife, Gisele Bundchen, are one of Hollywood's most glamorous couples. Now, their private chef, Campbell, revealing to Boston.com their powerhouse diet.
Tom and Gisele are known for having some of the hottest bodies on the planet, but it sounds like their diet isn't that exciting.
Campbell telling Boston.com 80% of their diet, vegetables and whole grains, like brown rice, quinoa, and beans. The other 20% is lean meat, grass-fed organic steak, chicken, wild salmon, and occasionally duck. Gisele even posting pictures of her healthy diet on Instagram. Seen here eating a vegetable soup. Her daughter Vivian digging into a green juice. And Tom making breakfast with the kids with the hashtag healthy pancakes. So what foods are totally off limits? Campbell says no white sugar, no white flour, no MSG. I'll use raw olive oil, but I never cook with olive oil. I only cook with coconut oil. Fats like canola oil turn into trans fats. I use Himalayan pink salt as the sodium. I never use iodized salt.
They also don't consume very commonly eaten things like caffeine, dairy, white flour. They avoid all of those. This diet, of course, sounds very strict, but that's what keeps Tom at the top of his game in the NFL, and Gisele, one of the most sought-after models in the world.
Obviously, it is working for both of them. Breaking it down for us, the Power Couples Diet, ABC News senior medical contributor, Dr. Jen Ashton, back by popular demand.
Thank you.
80% plant-based.
Yeah.
Pros and cons with that.
No smoke and mirrors here. It's a very sensible, healthy way to eat. They get their lean protein. They get a lot of vitamins and minerals, hardly any processed or packaged food. It's just a great way to eat.
He also talked about, the chef, about avoiding foods that cause
The alkaline diet, the acidity, it's so controversial. All the celebrities are talking about it. What they're talking about is acid base or pH balance. There is not a lot of great data that supports that what we eat changes the pH of our blood, because our lungs and kidneys do that. It does change the pH of our urine, and there is some data actually that if you eat alkaline foods or foods that are also high in potassium, it can improve muscle mass, it can improve growth hormone production, and it can decrease back pain, all things that they might want.
Exactly. Okay, now you made me feel better because you hadn't really heard about this either. Nightshades. He said that he avoids nightshade foods. What exactly is that?
And that's what's great about our jobs, right, Robin? Because we're learning all the time also. So this is a huge species of over 2,000 plants. Some have been attributed to actually cause inflammation. Some thought to decrease inflammation. It's a double-edged sword here because these are apparently what they avoid, because there have been some data that show that they can add to inflammation. But again, we know tomatoes, high in lycopene, so it's a catch-22, but obviously it's working for them.
Eggplant and the peppers
and some mushrooms. So to each his own. This is a very, very individual thing. And look, in general, they're eating great, and it shows.
It is. And Jen will be taking your questions throughout the morning again. You can tweet her at Dr. J. Ashton, or you can post your questions to GMA's Facebook page. Thanks as always,
You bet,
Jen.
Robin.